Hey guys, this is Captain Frugal reporting for duty, and today we're just going to shop Reverb for Shure microphones. There's lots of different brands. Maybe I'll do some videos on shopping for other ones, but talking about certain ones I have in my studio, certain ones I'd like to have in my studio, and we'll see if there's some good prices and some good deals right now on Reverb for microphones. Alright guys, so here we are. I'm on Reverb. Yeah, I'm on none other than Reverb. This is a great place actually to get a lot of musical instruments. I find it a little bit better than eBay, but you know, it's still not always the best. Now, I am microphone searching here, if you will. I'll talk about some of the mics in my studio. I don't have the most expensive microphones in my studio. I have what gets the job done. Eventually, I would like to up my microphone game a little bit more. I have some that I'm planning on getting. With that said, I'll talk about some that I have. Now, one thing I want to mention is I'm not a big fan of getting used microphones because, well, you know, people. I will say I always disinfect microphones. So if I ever get one used, I make sure I disinfect it, clean it all up right away, because otherwise they can be pretty gross. So once again, be very cautious when getting those. I always disinfect that. Also, if I buy a used microphone, I try to get it for 50% or less of price. It's just there's a little bit more risk with a microphone than a lot of other tech that you can get. And so once again, clean, disinfect. But another reason too is you have to watch out for fakes. If you buy from like Sweetwater.com, you don't have to worry. You know you're getting a legit mic. That's one of the ways I love to go. Sweetwater has always treated me really good. But if I'm getting one used, you got to really do your research. There's a lot of fakes out there, especially when the price point starts getting $100. Heck, even the Sm57 and 58 are cloned and copied all the time. So if you want a real one, make sure you're doing your due diligence. So watch out for those fakes. Also, too, make sure that you can return it. If it doesn't have a return policy that you can return it, you should be be a little skeptical on it, because some people try to ditch things. Maybe they dropped it, and so now it doesn't quite sound right. Yeah, and if you don't know what that mic sounds like and you haven't used it, you might think that's what it sounded like, where it could have been one that was defective. So really know what they sound like, and make sure they have a return policy so you can return it if something happened to it. Also, too, people don't always ship things well. Oh man, people ship things like crap sometimes. I'll give you a little story here. I bought an ISA1, Focusrite ISA1. That's a $700 unit there or so. And a great mic pre. The person put the unit in a box, no padding, no bubble wrap, no nothing. And the box was oversized, I'd say about 5-6 inches all around. So that thing just bounced all over in there. Beat the crap out of it. It worked fine, thank goodness. It must have been built well. I took it apart, made sure it was all good. But still, terrible packaging. And now, once again, if you buy something for like Sweetwater and things, you don't have to worry about that. It's going to be packaged great. But when you buy from somebody else, you never know. So once again, make sure you can return it. So let's go looking at some of these mics here and see what we have available here that are just on the page of Reverb. I just like to take a look here. So we got some of these. We're looking for recording purposes. Oh, here we go. A Shure Sm7b Cardioid Mic. Now, it says it's a bundle for $505. The Sm7b usually sells for around $399 new. So, it says free shipping. Let's see here. What's it come with? Okay, that. Soundcraft Notepad. Okay, this is a person that wants way too much. They figure the mic was $399. They were right on that. But then the Soundcraft was $169. Now this is new. So you looked at that's about $600 total. And that was if it was new. This person wants $505. No way on earth should you be paying that much for a used microphone with a Soundcraft Notepad. Just no, you wasted your money. That's no. Pass. Somebody way overshot that. Oh, here we go. The Shure Sm57, a classic that should be in any studio. By the way, the Sm7b is one I'm saving up for my studio. I don't have that. If you are interested in the Sm7b, It's great for voiceover work. If you're going to be doing like narrations and things like that. Also good for rock singers that tend to really belt things out. A good one for them as well. Let's look at the old classic Sm57, shall we? Okay, Sm57 microphone. They want $85. They say it's new unsold store stock. Okay, because it better be for that much. For an Sm57, you should be paying $99 new. And you could catch them on sale once in a while. So I would watch for them to be on sale. Look this. Yeah, no, that's they want to the gear guy. I mean, if this was brand new, but look, it's out of the box. I would know for that much. Buy it new. Too much. That's 2 strikes already. Let's see if we can find out anything good. Here we go. This says $70. It's only for one. Yeah, microphone singular, but they show a picture of a bunch. So this is probably stock footage. Yep, it has been listed as new in order to be able to put. Oh goodness. No. Once again, nope, not for used. And stock picture, because you could get one that's beat to crap. You want ones with the original picture as well. Okay, we have an Sm58. I'm not a big fan for using those in the studio. Those are great for other things, but it is what it is. I got my notes here too for some. I always like to keep a page of common prices so I know what things go for. Here we go. Ooh, a PG81. I actually use this in my studio. PG81 is good on acoustic guitars. I actually use it on a harp. I've used it recording harp quite a few times. You can use it even as an overhead. Matter of fact, I've used it in some of my videos in my studio, and you're probably going, well, then why would I get that? It doesn't sound that good. Well, it's because my studio is still in the process. I'm putting floors in, and then I'm going to put new acoustic treatment, so it doesn't have acoustic treatment in it right now, so it's not a fair shake. The the PG81 is a budget SM81, is really what it is. The SM81 goes for around $400. The PG is the budget version, if you will, that sells new for around $129. So $60 for a $129 one is pretty good. But here's where you got to be careful. This item is sold as is, described, and cannot be returned unless it arrives in a condition different from what was described or photographed. Item must be returned in original as shipped condition with original packaging. They didn't say it works. Item pulled from a working environment. So what I would do is ask them. I would message them and say, does this thing work? And that way, if they say it works, then you have a recourse to return it. $60, not bad. Yeah, because 129 mic, that's under half. That's a pretty good deal. Not bad for them. Okay, so that's one win there. Let's see what else we got here. Anything good for the studio? Oh, look, Shure Sm57. Okay, here we go. Let's see what they got. This $325 for a used Sm57 on Reverb, when you can buy this mic new for $399. So I would say strong pass. Too much. Now sometimes that's just, going rate is gonna be there, but I like to go buying used equipment. I try to get around half the original price, especially with microphones. Once again, means I can't get everything all the time. It doesn't work out. Some people want way too much money for things. Now here we go. Look at this. Sm7 Cardioid Microphone, 1990s, but $799. No, not on your best day. Not for an SM. Not for this. No, not for a 3. You could get this. Let me double check. I think this is the B. Yeah. No, you can get this for $400 new. Why would you do that? Somebody's wanting way too much. Correct me if I'm wrong there in the chat, but yeah, not happening. These are pretty cool to use, but not in the studio. Not for me anyway in the studio. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, look at it. Drum kit. Oh, now here we go. Now, once again, these new SM57s are around $99. They want $145, so I'd say around $120. But if you get the Friedman clip, that would be nice. You might not be aware of what that clip does, but this clip is actually great for recording on amps. Now, this clip there puts the microphones in a certain way that's just right. Now, you want to get a good matching pair, which this should be, and you put that Friedman clip there to hold it on the stands, and it helps get the 2 mics there and does a great job for recording amp cabs. but I will say it's too expensive. 145. You know, probably offer them 120. $5 shipping, not too bad. Let's make sure as is described cannot be. Yep, okay. You can return it too, so that's good. They say it's mint condition. Selling a pair with the Friedman clip. That's key right there. You want the Friedman clip. Yeah, it's not a terrible price. It really isn't, especially because SM57s hold up. You'll use them all the time in your studio. I mean, literally, you can't not. There's still an amp, always on an amp cab. You need to have a couple SM57s. Great on the amp cabs. You can use them for some vocalists. You can use them on a snare. You know, for the drums, great there. Acoustic guitar, I've used them on. So really, an all-around wonderful mic. Not a bad deal. Not great, but not bad. I've tried to talk them down to 120. Anything else that jumps to my sight here? Oh, here we are. Here we are, another one. $338. No, it's $400 new. These people. Oh, here we go. A Shure Beta 58 dynamic instrument microphone. They want $119.99, which they're $199 new. So that's not a spectacular deal, really, to be fair. Now, if you could find one of these, I'd say around, because they're not a super high in demand mic either, for $100. Yeah, probably check it out. These are really, I mean, it's not just good for kick drums. They're known to be used as a kick drum mic, but you can also use them as well on a bass cab. So if you're recording bass and you're not recording direct, that will work out pretty good. All right, what do we got here? We have a SM. Maybe I mentioned this already. SM81. They want $377 for it. No, not a chance, because you can get. I don't care if this is mint or what, because you can get these brand new, the Shure SM81 for $399 at Sweetwater. So I would not. Why buy one that's supposedly mint for that difference that has been used? So it makes you go, okay, they treated it great maybe, but or did they break it? It's a really good mic actually. It's overall it's wonderful for an overhead, great on like a harp. I've used these in other studios too. Excellent on acoustic guitar. So you really can get a lot of use out of these. I have the PG in my studio, the cheap one. I don't have this one. I wish I did. But ultimately, good mic, just a little too pricey. Well, guys, I just wanted to spend a little time on Reverb shopping for Shure microphones this time. Maybe I'll try a different brand. And what I did is I put it on to the newest first to see what the newest ones are. Sometimes you find that those are the best way to get the deal. You snag them up really quick, but sometimes there is one that will slip through the cracks on these other pages. Look at this person's crazy. SM58 for $88.81. Used. I look at the picture, not a chance. Well, anyway, I'd love to, to do things like this and just share my shopping, see if I can find anything great. Maybe I missed something here. Did I miss something that I should have said, hey, this is a great deal? Or do you think I'm off my rocker when I said I expect to pay this much? But that's how I run my studio. I keep costs down as much as possible. I be economical. I don't waste a lot of money, and I watch how I spend so that I can get every bit out of my studio that I possibly can. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you don't mind, you want to help out the channel, it's simple. We have a Patreon and Subscribe Star, where it is for $1 a month. You can give more if you want. You get videos that are not shared otherwise, that are just special to you, as well as we have music that you can use for ringtones. You can use it for your own videos. So if you're a video creator and you want some additional music, it's all there. You don't have to worry about ever getting popped for copyright or anything of that nature. I have them all up for that. Speaking of which, I'll do a video about something about that later on in the future of how I've taken care of that situation and something that happened to me. So you've got it completely free. Use it the way you want. Well, once again, thank you for everything. You are always amazing. Until next time, keep it frugal.